For anybody else, everybody else, they paid so much money for that. Y'all have to understand the seat that I got, like originally, I didn't have to pay for because my best friend is such a freaking bro, and he does this for all of us all the time. And I'll get to his generosity more a little bit later in the video too, because I'm telling this whole story. This is going all the way through, y'all. Even after a little bit after the show, because there is some comedy gold in here. Y'all have to hear it. So the first band comes out, Nothing More, and I have an absolute ball on the left side. And I noticed that there's at the end of the center stage, on the right and the left side, there's these little boxes, kind of. I didn't know if there were speaker boxes or what, but the musicians, anytime they go for a hold, they will, or anytime they want to interact with the crowd at the pit, they will, lean on there, start singing, yelling, and throwing out their hands, pointing at you. And I was like, I want to be right there. I've got to be right there. Now, mind you, by the time I collected this thought, they had shifted towards the end of their set and went completely center stage rather than left stage box, like just straight middle of the stage at the very end of it, and put out these drums and let the freaking crowd hold up these drum sets while he started. It was the most spectacular thing I've ever seen interacting with the crowd. It was awesome. And then afterwards, the lead singer gave the drumsticks to the people he let hold the drum. And that on its own has to be such a magical night for those guys. And guys, I hope y'all had as much fun as I did. Congrats on the drumsticks. That's a freaking relic right there. That's amazing. That's a story right there, y'all. And I'm glad to just witness y'all experiencing that moment. So whoever got to keep the drumsticks last night, I know y'all had a blast, because later on I got in beside y'all. Y'all even let me up at the little motorcade to, like, as close as I could get to Dave Drakeman later on. So thank y'all for y'all's own generosity and kindness. I'm still speechless about that act. Thank y'all. So after the Nothing More ended, being who I am, I had to roar up the crowd, screaming. I looked back and said, "Can I get 10,000 fists?" And I, did my 10,000 fists. And only a couple of people did it. No more than like 4, and I was a little